birthday, everybody, and welcome to Cerealsly, where we take cereals seriously. My name is Alex, and we're here today with my brother, Steven.
Hey.
Hey, when we were in middle school, one day Steve and I were playing basketball outside together at our hoop that we had in our driveway. And while we were playing, a bunch of cool dudes from the neighborhood walked by and saw us, and they wanted to play too. So they came over and forced themselves into our game. It kind of sucks. I thought those guys were being jerks, but my brother was in a phase where he really wanted cool people to like him, so he just let them bowl over us and take over the game. And then things took an even worse turn. It was a hot day, and at one point, a few of the cool dudes, they did this thing where they like pulled the front of their t-shirts over their necks.
Right,
So
they didn't take their shirts off.
I wish they... Well, I was going to say, I wish they had. That's the wrong thing. But I've never seen this happen before. Have you ever seen that happen again?
Not before or since.
Was it a 90s thing or just those guys came up with it?
Those cool dudes.
Here's the twist, though. They looked like idiots. And then Stevie did it too. I could not believe it. Of course, I yelled at him. I was like, what are you doing? And then he did a famous line, gave a famous quote. He goes, I'm just hot. I'm just hot.
I'm hot.
I'm just hot. I'm hot. I'm hot.
I'm hot. This is what I do. Even if those guys hadn't been there, I would have done that.
Oh, that was your thing, is what you're saying. Listen, if your brother has ever tried to look cool in front of some cool teenage dudes by doing something absolutely stupid, I would love to hear about it down in the comments. Well, he sat through the folklore section pretty well. Now we're actually going to interact. Everybody, this is my brother, Steven.
Hi.
I've always called you Stevie
Right.
for my whole life, so I'm going to interact with him like that. I'll probably say that a lot today. No one else in the world, or maybe a scant few that have heard me say it, everyone else calls him Steven.
Only people that have heard you say it and think it's funny will call me Stevie.
So I'm an influencer, is
Yep.
what that means.
Yep.
First guest ever. We did it. Episode 10, I think. So that's 10 before I got the guts to have anybody on. And I was like, I can't have anyone else. You don't even live here. I live in Southern California. You're from Arizona.
I happen to be in town.
Yes. And his wife said, you have 1 hour because I want to relax. And so we have 1 hour.
Sunny California.
Sit in a studio and record Cereal. Just so everybody knows, Steven is way more famous than me. He runs 2 podcasts with our good friend Anthony. One of them is called Perfect Movie, in which they examine like movies that they love. And one, is this right? Overcoming Runner's Block.
We might be changing the name.
Okay, what?
Two Gomer's Podcast, I think, is what we're going to be calling it.
That's key.
Overcoming Runner's Block was our latest
The theme
season
for now.
of
Okay.
Two Gomer's Podcast.
Yes. Both of those are under the Two Gomers label. By the way, I'll leave links down in the description so you can listen to both of the podcasts, whatever they might be called in the future. Listen, though, that doesn't mean you should go listen and never come back to Cerealsly. We need you. And seriously, they're already making money and being successful and traveling. I don't know what you're doing, but
Well, and
running
people
around.
should go listen because toward the top of the feed is your app.
Is a Cereal episode where I'm a guest. And
Perfect
so that'll
Cereal.
be the bridge.
Yes.
And that'll be really good.
Yep.
Here's the plan for today, though. Because Stevie runs a successful movie podcast, I thought it would be fun to solve 2 problems in my life at once. First problem is, what the heck are we going to do together and my first guest, and how does that work?
Right.
The second problem is, and I know you can't see this on camera, but right off camera, I have a huge backlog. All of those are filled with cereals. I have about 150 cereals
Bins and bins.
waiting in storage. Used to fill my garage.
It's
now
crazy.
I've got the studio, which is great.
Yeah.
It only gets bigger, and they only get worse the longer they stay. So I'm combining those 2 problems into one solution.
Okay.
Today, in this episode, we are going to tackle my backlog of movie-based cereals. I have 9. I counted 9 different ones. There's always one on store shelves or 2 from like the summer movies or whatever. Today we're going to eat 4 of them. I couldn't even bring myself to do all 9 because they get pretty nasty.
Well, I haven't had breakfast, so if you want to do 9.
It is a lot of eating.
Let's do 4.
Hey, but a lot of time spent together. It's like brothers fun.
I couldn't be more excited. This is an incredible idea. You have not told me what cereals they are.
Okay, so
It's a
there's
surprise.
It's a surprise. The 4 that I've chosen.
Right.
I think you'll know that they existed, because you live in America and eat food. So
I always go slowly down the cereal aisle.
But the ones I chose here, I have two predictions.
Okay.
First, one of them is one of my favorite cereals of 2022. And
Wow.
I would be interested to know if you can pick it out without me telling you which one of the four.
Okay.
As we go along. The second thing, I think this is not related to it's related to one of the cereals, but not is one of the cereals. Related to what is one of my top 3 movies of 2022. Again, it's not branded after that, but it will force us to talk about it. And I want to see if you can guess in advance.
Tar?
Some lady.
I don't know. It would be a Tar cereal has like batons and grand
that's
pianos.
true. Little sticks and then a lady. That
Tastes
would be
like
fun.
Sadness. It gets canceled. It pulled off after a little while.
Already going for Oscar losers.
Oh,
sorry
no.
to mention.
Wait, I didn't see the Oscars because I was on some desert island. Tar didn't win.
I'm so sorry to break the news. This is gonna
what is
show
this?
Mid-April, though.
Three
It's
months
mid-May,
later.
so I don't know if they care at all. But no, I'm sorry to say, Tar.
I'm not going to look. Can I ask a question? It's a question about movie serials that I have.
Oh.
Or something I noticed about movie serials. There are movie serials that are that movie is a cereal.
Right.
And then there's branded, like a cornflake.
Yeah, like Cheerios, Back to the Future or something.
Right, exactly. Are we looking at original IP cereals?
We're looking at
good.
both.
Great. I love this.
That's not a good thing, I have to tell you. The original IP cereals are usually way better.
Oh, okay.
I
Great.
don't know what I'm talking about. All right.
We'll see. I guess we'll see. That's
Let's
what we're doing.
go into actually looking at the cereals now. Okay, it's actually time to look at the cereals.
I am
Don't
so
read.
excited. I'm not trying not
look.
to read the prompter.
Okay.
Okay.
The
Should I
first
look?
one is, you're going to love this one.
Oh,
Ghostbusters
man.
Afterlife.
That's a movie. It's not Ghostbusters. It's Ghostbusters Afterlife.
It's
a new one.
Specifically Ghostbusters Afterlife, which is odd.
Look at these guys.
Okay.
Okay, I changed my mind. This is great.
You're pointing at the main problem with the cereal. Can you identify what the main problem of this cereal is even before we eat it? You were pointing right at it.
Well, it should be Marshmallow Men.
You're pointing at the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. That is not the marshmallows that are inside it.
It's holding the ghost.
It's a
Look,
ghost,
holding the ghost.
a white ghost marshmallow. And then here's another interesting fact.
Stars?
We have a screen off camera, and Stevie loves looking at the screen.
Sorry.
Look
I'm
at them.
sorry. I'm not used to this. I do an audio medium.
That's true. So here's the other thing. Originally, when they announced the cereal, it had white ghosts and green ghosts. Like who? Green ghosts. Who would that be?
Slimer, aka Onion Head.
But they... What?
That's if you watch the credits of Ghostbusters, his name is Onion Head.
Wow. That's why you're the expert. But they
Blue.
changed it to blue. Do you know why?
Muncher.
Muncher. Of
course I know
just
Muncher.
should have been Slimer. I bet the cereal guys were like, you want us to do what? They're Muncher?
I think Muncher is my least favorite part of that movie.
Absolutely. It's like, I think it's like they put everything that people love about Ghostbusters already in it, and they were like, I think they filmed it. I was going to say filmed it with Slimer. Obviously, they didn't film Slimer. I bet they made it with Slimer, and then we're like, we gotta hold on to some nostalgia for our next movie.
I guess so.
Okay.
Whatever happened to Slimer?
We're not even going to try
any other movies.
We're not even going to try this yet. He showed up in the cartoon. Remember, he was like their friend or something.
He was good. He was good in the cartoon.
Good old Slimer.
Yeah.
So okay, put that one aside. Let's go to the second one.
Aside?
Because we're not even going to try them. We're going to try
Should
them
I
in
put
order.
it so that it's still on the screen? Sorry, I keep looking at the screen.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll put it like this in a display in front of me because we don't want the
Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Next,
This is the best day of my life.
Space Jam.
So far, these are like, it's not Ghostbusters and it's not Space Jam. It's the lesser than sequels.
Oh, for sure. New legacy. LeBron James.
Look at him.
right? That is LeBron James, right?
Yes. There's no, and look, there's the cartoon version of LeBron on the back. Remember the Iron Giants in this movie?
Iron Giant. I'm so sorry, your beloved Iron Giant is
They
in this
wasted
movie.
him.
Damn.
Now, maybe this could, have you seen this movie?
I watched it on streaming, which was the only place. Could you watch it in theaters, or was it only streaming?
I think it was HBO Max only streaming. Okay. Terrible.
Yeah. It annoys me because they have only Warner Brothers characters in it. Anything they owned, they had to go with, and it was pretty sucky.
I think there was like the Matrix.
Yep, Matrix guys. The guys from like the movies that kids should never watch.
Oh yeah, the Kubrick movie.
Whatever that one is. Right. Wasn't it The Shining too? They had the Shining moment.
No, The Shining was in
Ready Player One.
Ready Player One. Okay. Don't get me
and
started.
And that's legit. But Iron Giant, again, at least he was big and ran around in that Ready Player One, right?
Here he just watches the game.
So dumb.
That is so dumb, but I can't wait to try the cereal.
Okay, on we go. Number 3 that we're going to try today. Hocus Pocus 2. Again, a sequel. I didn't even intend that.
And so far, all original cereal. None of these are...
Wait a minute. It's right? The same exact on both sides.
That's lazy.
Is one of them French? Sometimes they do that in Canada. Nope. The same. I didn't see this. I didn't see number 1. I didn't see number 2.
No, me neither. I've never been a Pocus boy.
Your wife said that you started watching it and you didn't finish.
The second one?
Yeah, is that true? I mean, maybe she was with your kids or something?
It could be the first one. I can't
It's
remember.
not even the target. Your kids aren't the target market. I said kids as if they're little kids. They're not. They're
Who are these ladies?
Teenage boys.
Bette Midler.
Don't know. And
Sarah Jessica Parker.
Oh, yeah.
Kathy Najimy. I know the 3 women.
I didn't even know that.
But I've never seen...
I'm intrigued by this one because it has, like, flakes of magic on it.
This one doesn't have any marshmallows.
No marshmallows.
Yeah, I like that. I wonder... It looks like sprinkles.
Sprinkles. But, like, glued on sprinkles. Okay. Final one. I've been excited for this one the most.
Okay.
Don't guess it.
Wait, is this wrong. This is the one that your favorite movie is?
That's for you to call out.
Okay,
Have we seen it yet?
Don't think so.
Have we referenced my favorite movie yet? Of 2022? Top 3, by the way, not favorite. Okay, here's the final one. I'd like to know what
the other 2 are. All right.
Pandora Flakes. This is the most recent.
I cannot wait.
Okay. They made a... I don't like to be crude. Hey, look at that again.
Not again. What have they done?
I've never seen that. It's never happened before. Okay, I don't like to be crude. This is a movie about blue people.
Yes.
The planet is a moon. It's not blue.
Right.
Blue spheres in a cereal? Yucky.
You forgot something.
What?
It's mostly water, isn't it, Pandora? So it looks like a big blue...
They're not water-flavored orbs. They are water... They're blueberry.
And it says blue moons on it. Look.
Wrong.
It says blue moons.
Pandora's green. I looked it up. It's circling a planet that's blue. But that is
right.
Not a moon. It's a planet. And it's all wrong.
And this isn't Avatar Way of Water.
I don't think they cared all that much.
No, they didn't.
You're just saying it's branded as just Avatar.
What if I'm saying if it was Way of Water, the blue would have made more sense.
If it was like squiggly, not spheres, it wouldn't have made any sense. It's spheres no matter what. Unless, well, you know what I'm trying to say with the blue people.
This is just flakes with added blue moons.
It's Frosted Flakes, added blue moons, blueberry blue moons.
Why isn't Tony blue?
Tony has a blue scarf, just like the Na'vi wear.
I remember their blue scarves.
I didn't bring it, but in a different box of cereal. I did get a blue Pandora spoon in a box of Avatar Fruit Loops. They're just Fruit Loops with an Avatar
thing. Is there in this
thing? Nope. Sorry.
None of these have toys.
Just wanted to mention toys are making a little bit of a comeback, but not that big. Only spoon. So here, as we go into the actual review section, remember, these cereals are supposed to help us think about, maybe even want to go back to the theater to see each of these again, even though only 2 of them were actually in theaters. But remind us of our favorite movies.
They want us to see Hocus Pocus 2 cereal on the shelf.
Be like, I want to be like them.
And turn on Disney Plus and watch Hocus Pocus 2.
The circle of media consumption. Yes.
Well, we'll see.
What do you think? Will eating these things, Starflex, blue orbs, make us hungry for more time at the cinema? Friends, Stevie,
Yes.
time to eat some cereal. All right, everybody, here we are. I've got my skim milk. As always, people hate that. This time it's purple. Don't be confused. Still the same. I've had pink and blue and purple. This one's from Target.
Have you tried any other ones on the show yet?
Milks? No. People have been, number one suggestion is a milk episode.
Yeah.
This is kind of a milk episode
It
because
is.
you don't even have milk.
You texted me. You said, "What kind of milk do you want?"
And you
I said,
that
I apologized in advance.
because it's weird and
And
expensive.
I said, I need this is very expensive. And I'm going to take this with me afterwards.
Oh, for sure. I'm not going to. I'd like to try it.
This is important. The extra creamy of it is important. I've got tummy troubles with milk.
Okay. Yeah.
Cow milk.
Because of the lactose, right?
Yeah. And I don't love lactose free. It sweetens it too much, in my opinion. You'll talk about that on your...
Huh.
Taking the lactose out makes the milk sweeter.
But lactose is the sweetness.
I don't know. Anyways, oat milk is my new best friend. It does not cause the gurglies as much.
Good. Because
So I'm going to go
you
with
don't
that.
have time for that.
No, but I'm going to pull this tab because sometimes it's...
Oh. Do you do it in a special way?
No, but sometimes it doesn't do it great. There.
Oh,
it's-
okay,
it's
good.
fine.
We've saved ourselves the trouble. I have so many bowls on hand because we each have to eat 4 cereals. We got to be
That's 8.
getting into this. 8
8
bowls.
total.
Are you impressed that I have 8 matching bowls?
Yeah. I was wondering when I was watching, do you just use the one and then wash it between?
Nope. I mean, I do eventually wash it, but
Asked and answered.
All right.
Here we go.
this smells bad, looks dumb.
It smells, what does it smell like? Oh, weird.
Berries that are off. That's what it smells like to me. Lots of marshmallows. That's very good. We've had trouble in the past with some cereals that don't have enough marshmallows.
It's vibrant.
It's colorful enough, although pale pink, I guess might be the color of the Proton Pack Blazer?
Or slime.
Pink?
No.
Oh, I guess ooze in the second one. In the second one, they fall into the river and it's sort of
In the subway
translucent
station.
pink.
This is the subway station
Oh,
slime.
wait, look, dare we try it dry? Let's just try it.
Okay. Just the pink?
No.
Yum.
Tastes fine, fruity.
Can I
Normal.
try a marshmallow? Do marshmallows ever taste different from cereal to cereal?
Yes. And this is in the squishy variety. Because there are
Squishy
some that
for
are like
sure.
crunchy variety.
All right. I like the spoon size.
Thank you. Spoon size approved. All right. I'm going from both marshmallows and little red balls.
Me too.
Fine.
I wonder how many times we're going to say that. Fine.
It's nothing, right? It's not a thing. You wouldn't ever think of this again. You'd be hard pressed to bring it back to mind of what you ate and what it tasted like. Because it just tastes like fruit with marshmallow stuff.
I already forgot it. Let me take another bite to remind myself.
Actually, the longer it's in the milk, the more strawberry-ish, I'm assuming that's what it is, strawberry-ish flavor it has. So that it improves it. This is one, take your time. Think about the ghosts in your own life. And the metaphor, the metaphor of how you need your friends to gather around you, even the dead ones, to help you. Remember in the
Not Muncher, though.
in that movie, their dead friend is the one who saves them, right? Spoiler, I guess.
CGI, what's his face?
How rude. Although, listen, when I die, if someone makes a CGI me, puts me back in Cerealsly, I'm going to be hugely honored.
Oh, yeah, please do. We shouldn't eat too much, right? We need a spit
I'm
bucket,
just going to say,
like
calm
Food
down.
Network.
Calm down. All right. Set this one aside.
That one tastes like nothing.
Good start, though. If it's not going to taste like anything, I'd rather get that one out of the way.
And it doesn't taste bad.
That's true. I'm not throwing up.
My review is
Put it in your corner over there.
cereal. That's what that tastes like, is cereal.
I had good memories of Ghostbusters. Next.
I remember watching a preview for the original Ghostbusters at a hotel room. in a hotel room and it really frightening me.
The original Ghostbusters, like we saw it on TV, the trailer?
We saw a preview for it on TV.
Wow.
And I remember being very scared.
Get ready to see exactly the same thing happening.
But look at the color. Is that I'm color deficient? Is that purple?
It's purple.
Why?
Is this different company? Am I right? Different? No, same company. Never mind. So what we're learning about General Mills is this is just the movie cereal that they have in stock. That they're just like, oh, what's coming out? Great. Put the main thing with a color, sort of tastes fruity.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. It is exactly the same shape.
Berry.
Berry shape?
No, I'm just saying I think it's berry flavored, this one.
I bet we could mix them up and it wouldn't taste any different.
It's not great. Actually, mixing it up might help. Different, slight variations on fruit.
Did you say grape? Is this supposed to be grape?
Berry. Better. I like this better.
I'm going to try it.
Whoa, you're bringing it back? I don't know if I've ever brought a cereal back. Grabbed it from afar.
I don't know if I can tell a difference.
I guess I'll grab mine back. I love my brother, who's an inspiration to me. So I will try. I can tell.
I don't think I can tell.
One's pinkier.
They
One's
really
purplier.
are the same thing. Except for this has basketball shaped. The branding's better in this one because there's actual basketballs in it.
And ghosts. What is the white thing? What is the white thing supposed to be?
Bugs Bunny ears?
Yeah, it's supposed to be Bugs Bunny, who doesn't have white ears. So that's confusing. But they probably didn't want gray ears.
I do taste the difference now. But it's very slight. And you really realize how much texture plays a part in the cereal.
Yeah. Now,
you're eating them both and you can't tell.
let me say something positive. This is bare minimum work when it comes to cereal. And I kind of like it still. Which proves the only thing you need to do to please a person like me is just like, okay, here's the stuff you think is like the base level default cereal. And it's still enjoyable. It's not no Sour Patch Kids.
You get to drink milk.
No, you don't.
Oh. Thank you, cereal.
Still just get to eat oats. Hocus Pocus 2. Now we're into a different company. Kellogg's.
I'm after those two same.
Something different will be welcome.
I can't wait.
Hey, I didn't say this one thing I got to say. Space Jam bag opened like butter. Brilliant.
Oh, yeah.
Really, really happy about that.
Are you getting a lot of comments about your bag opening?
I'm not a prideful person, or I try not to be. My bag opening, my box opening.
Oh, that's what I meant, actually.
My box opening, I didn't realize until I watched myself back on camera that I have practiced my whole life.
It's incredible muscle memory at work.
Oh, you know what? I've noticed I'm pouring my bowl first. I'm sorry, man.
Oh, that's okay.
This is nice to have the picture on both sides because then I can turn it around and you don't just see the back of it. You see whatever's happening. This looks fun.
Yeah, but I'm already disappointed. Compared to the sparkles on this box, you can see the sparkles. I can't see them.
Wait. No, you can eat it. That's fine. I think it might be magic sparkles that when we put the liquid on it, they will be revealed.
Yeah, right.
Hocus Pocus.
I mean, that would be great. It doesn't say anything about that.
Doesn't need to say it
on either side.
When magic happens, you know. All right, let's check it out. Oh, they're gonna fall.
So no marshmallows in this. That's gonna be different. It also looks. They look a little bit more porous, don't they?
Dip them in the liquid and watch the magic.
Boing. It does look like there's sparkles appearing.
I see upwards of 8 separate sparkles.
I see 1, 2. I mean, it does look different wet than dry.
They're more colorful for sure because it takes off that layer of just sprayed on sugar that
it washes the dust off and you can see the sparkles underneath.
You know how I feel about cereal dust. No good. Okay, ready? Sorry to keep you waiting. Mm-hmm.
That's got a wow factor.
It packs a punch. The other ones were kidding around when it came to the fruity flavor. This one genuinely has like a fruity tanginess to it.
I think it's the yellow. See that yellow and orange?
You think the color combination makes the flavor happen? That's what you're saying.
No. But it doesn't hurt because
No, you can't hurt this. This is good.
when I dig in, I have like a lemon orange thought process in my mind, and it goes there.
Right. Ironically, I don't think the three colors we're seeing, yellow, orange, purple, are the even the dress colors for these characters. I'm seeing orange. I'm seeing green, maybe. Yeah, green. Maybe that's the yellow alternative here.
It's kind of like a magical color, though. You know, like when you do magic?
You mean the purple is?
Oh.
If I was going to do magic, I'd choose these. You're right. Good point, man.
I'm trying to think of a funny cereal Harry Potter spell, but I can't. And anyways, that wouldn't be the right brand.
No.
And if I knew anything about Hocus Pocus, maybe I'd be able to make a funny joke. I don't.
Are they nice?
I don't know.
Witches? They seem happy on the box, but
I don't know if they're nice, though.
maybe
Listener,
they're misunderstood.
Viewer, let us know. Are the Hocus Pocus witches nice?
That would be a great conversation in the comments. We gotta try this last one. Pandora balls.
This is the one I'm looking forward to. And you liked Way of Water?
Nope.
Well, you said it was your top 3 movie of 2000. Wait a minute.
I said one of these references or will help us talk about one of my top 3. One of these cereals is in my top 3 cereals.
And one of these cereals will help us talk about a movie?
That was hard. That's bad.
I wasn't watching. I missed it.
I jumped. Gasped. Oh, this one smells potent. Whoa.
I think I like this better. Of the two kind of cereal ways to do movies, I like it when they take an established cereal, they put a blue nose on Tony, some blue balls in here, and then you go.
I'm not ashamed to be wrong. And I think I was wrong with what I said at the beginning. Blueberry. I said the thing where the independent IP cereal is better, and then we have proven that that's not the case.
Well, we're about to see.
That's true. We haven't proven anything.
This is the only branded.
Where it's like, let's get Tony the Tiger on it, because someone will like it. No, Avatar is not one of my favorite movies. It was way too wet.
So much water.
There's a part where they're standing outside the water and it rains on them. And I was like, too much.
I like those whales, though.
Whales? You mean the ones that they could talk to with no explanation?
Yes, I like that the whales had agency. It's not just blue people.
Nope.
Listen,
You're
there's
wrong.
also
Because
whales.
Agency should still be a thing that they don't have to have a literal conversation with them to prove that they have agency. That was my take.
I liked it when they got together and the one whale was like, "Are you pregnant?"
How dare you? You don't ask a lady that. Whale? Everybody knows that.
Okay, let's go.
Okay,
I'm
great.
ready.
Yeah, this is Frosted Flakes. We got to hurry up.
We still got it crunchy. Uh-oh.
Something's wrong. This is the newest of the bunch.
Uh-oh. It's those blue things. It's those blue balls.
Did something go wrong? They're disappearing. There's no crunch to the blue orbs. My teeth are going through them.
Speaking of dust,
Like
these are
they're
made out of
squishy.
dust.
That's not
Where did it go?
It is an unpleasant experience.
Unless you want something that you've never experienced before.
Something bad.
And you're okay with it being bad.
It's surprising. I think there might be an error. I'm going to have to go buy another box to see if something I've done is not correct.
I mean, if you got the money to throw around on that.
Do they say, listen, man, someday. They don't say don't put milk on it. In fact, on the box, I was going to show you that, but you can just look at the other side. It's splashing almost to the point where it looks like there might be marshmallows in it, doesn't there?
They're fooling you. They're saying we've got also the Ghostbusters ghosts in there.
We might as well have Bugs Bunny in this.
This is weird, dude.
Crud. I thought this grand finale was going to be aces.
Well, nobody wanted that more than me.
There's only two of us, so I guess you wanted it the most.
I did, because my theory was I like this better, but no.
All right, while you're eating, I don't know if I can do more of this. I didn't like it.
No, it's bad.
And that's...
Why am I eating it? What? That's the thing about cereal.
That's cereal. Although, look at how we put other cereal to the side. Isn't that the right way to live? Where you have just enough, and then you waste.
We're going to throw it all away, because it's all soggy already.
Good news is, a lot of this I'm going to give to my family and make them eat over the next 2 weeks. I left to film this, and my kid was like, "We have so much cereal in the house." And I was like, "You haven't seen anything yet. I'm bringing back."
Are you going to let him try the Pandora flakes?
I'm going to let him try them. But they're smart kids. They'll know that it's not right.
You have a critical eye, critical taste buds. They'll be able to tell.
All right. Can you guess which of these 4 cereals is actually in my top 3 of the entire year cereals? I think it was clear.
Say the Hocus Pocus 2.
I loved the Hocus Pocus 2 cereal.
I think
bought
of the
2
4,
boxes.
that's my favorite. I'm going back. Actually.
That's the only one, by the way, that I've eaten before this. I was pretending I haven't eaten it, but I did eat that one because it's good. It has no right being as good as it is, because it's not something we should have known that, oh, have you had Hocus Pocus 2 cereal? It's gonna be great. There was no excitement around it, but it is a very reasonably quite fruity cereal. Our box didn't as much have the magic. That's why I was pumping that up, because the first box I had, I poured milk on it, and the sparkles.
Wow.
I had shielded my eyes from those sparkles.
Wow.
They were. I loved that surprise in that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It might surprise you to hear, I've never heard of Hocus Pocus 2 cereal until now.
Now the world will know that.
I like it.
Seriously. Can you guess one of these is slightly related to one of my favorite movies of 2022?
A basketball movie?
No, but it is real. Okay, I'll tell you. It's somehow this cereal, we got really close to mentioning the movie that was in my top 3 for 2022. We talked about this movie. We talked about Ready Player One. Does that give you any clues? This movie and Ready Player One had a similarity to my movie.
Well, they both have Iron Giant in them. They both have something else in them.
Iron Giant was my favorite movie of 20. No.
They both have something else in them?
Something else? What else? I'll just tell you.
Tell me.
Rescue Rangers.
Oh, I love
Chippendale Rescue Rangers was so great. You know why?
Did you have any expectation going in to that movie that it would be good?
Zero expectation. And they got every character that my eyeballs wanted to look at. In this movie, my eyeballs didn't want to look at any of the characters. In that movie, they turned a corner and I was like, I want to see this person.
Right.
And that person was there. They did the work. That's what it was. Rescue Rangers. In fact, I was at Disneyland a couple days ago.
Yeah.
I saw
Chip and Dale?
Both Chip and Dale. And I didn't salute them, but I saw them in a different light. And I don't think that they are marketing them correctly, because they deserve way more credit for a very good movie in 2022.
Super funny movie. Even Roger Rabbit was in there.
Wow.
How dare they try that?
How did they do it? The only thing that I would complain about is that Ugly Sonic is in it, which is very good, but I heard in the original draft it was going to be Jar Jar, and that is also super good.
No Star Wars stuff in there, was there?
I think there were people cosplaying as Leia or whatever, so it's in there, but it's not like Rey is in it.
I mean, I know why they changed it.
Why? Because of what's his name being sad?
No, but Sonic is more relevant and cool. Oh, yeah. But man, if Jar Jar was in there,
or they could have been friends.
What if they just both came in? I mean,
hey, and by the way, their second choice of Ugly Sonic, I laughed, and I enjoyed. Yes. I had a great time from top to bottom, just like we had today. We got to get to the.
Sure did.
We got to get to the conclusion though.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. Well, friends, we have done it all. We talked with Stevie. We ate with Stevie. We experienced the love of family and togetherness. But now It's enough. Actually, we didn't actually do ratings on these. Can you think of any out of 5 somethings?
Out of 5,
Jams?
Marshmallow Mans.
Out of 5 Marshmallow Mans. Munchers.
I would
Space
say
Jam?
Space Jam, and these have to be the exact
Combo.
same. So I'd say that's 3 Marshmallow Mans out of 5.
I would say 2.
Okay. Let's
2
go 2.5.
Marshmallow
Can we split the difference? 2.5
for sure.
Marshmallow Mans.
People love a good half. Whoop. Hocus Pocus 2.
Gee whiz.
I'd say 4. 4.5 almost for me.
I'm going to go 4.5 Marshmallow Mans.
Are you shocked? Seriously, watcher?
It was, you could see it. We're not faking this. I didn't have any of it. We both really liked it.
And we are the same person in a lot of ways, so that's kind of cheating. But
oh, yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
Pandora Flakes? Terrible.
I mean...
1.
It ruined Frosted Flakes. And here's what I'm noticing. It's not Pandora Frosted Flakes. They scribbled over Frosted.
Pandora Flakes. And the Pandora part isn't even the flakes. It makes no sense.
Heresy.
We can be upset for...
1 Marshmallow Mans.
1 Pandora Balls. Listen, if you want to try these cereals for yourself, you'll have to go to eBay because a lot of these are out of date. But you can still find Pandora Flakes, the worst one, on store shelves today. And if you haven't, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and then leave a comment with what cereal you want us to look at together in a future episode. Until then, Stevie.
Yeah.
Never be soggy.
Bye.
Bye-bye.